I cannot do an intro for a life of me. I have done a video where I played the first story because there is 2 stories. I don't know if I press start it's going to immediately play the next one or it's starting right at the beginning. Hoping it's going to start over the beginning, otherwise I'm really hoping so. Hoping not. The first story was about Eliza, who is AFAB, assigned female at birth. When we finished that, it said there should be another half. So I'm hoping to do the other half today. Okay, I just had a second thought. Even though this ain't part of the plan and I already did this story, I'm gonna do it again and choose a different. Actually, no. On second thought, there's no need really. Mom's voice. Oh wait, no. Hurt me. I wanna know what happens if. After last time, I wanna know what happens if I don't avoid any of the shapes. She's talking to Grandma and sounds annoyed. You've just been born, but you can feel all the tensions. It's the only thing you know how to do if something bothers you. She's hungry, Grandma. Grandma hands clamps on the steering wheel. I'll feed her at home and she'll throw up. We're almost there. Grandma snorts, Mom as well. Your eyes strain to look out the window. Half blind, they just recognize halos, figures, outlines that seem like they could be anything. Like you. The car stops. Why am I just red? She's silence. I don't know why I almost said she smiles. It does not say that. The car moves away. Mom opens the house. It smells stale of rotting food. She smiles and shows you the 2-room apartment. I know it's small, but it's just us, honey. 2 women against the world. Come back here. Are you hungry? She asks and slumps down on the couch. She brings you to her breast. Still nothing. You know what? You're going to be the best in school, so you're going to make me proud. I'll get you a lot of floral dresses because when I was little, I wanted them too. Girls always like floral dresses. She switches positions with you. And then you're going to be a doctor. Yes, you have a doctor's hands, maybe obstetrics. So you'll make a lot of other moms happy, although I'll be the only one for you. Sigh. The sleep grabs you. And maybe when you get married to a nice man, you'll let me live with you so I can help with the grandkids and you can keep working, and if I'm still beautiful. But you're already asleep. In the room, you see the row from before, the journey you took, but there is no more colors and shapes and all the possible things. There are only blue squares, pink triangles, and huge hands crushing and tearing at you, trying to shape you. Childhood spring school. With your feet, you tap on imaginary rhythm on the floor. Alyssa, stay still. No. Mom smiles, but she is a statue. She wants you to be a statue. A beautiful little statue in a floral dress, white shoes, and upswept hair. She spent the entire car ride telling you that you need to make a good impression. That the parent-teacher meeting is an event when parents are judged harshly. That a single mother is always guilty and because of that you must not make any mistakes. Like what I'm doing. You think it doesn't make much sense, but you trust her. Look outside. You trust her, but that doesn't erase your boredom. Some guys are chasing each other. That loudmouth Lorenzo brought a bowl. They're making teams. Mom? She ignores you. Across the yard, your classmates are chatting. You recognize Laura, Marika, Chloe, and an older girl, Emma. Only you have to sit. Can I go to the bathroom? You were in there 2 seconds ago, honey. She sighs and takes your hand. Mommy's hand is so strong it gives you a headache. If you're good, then I'll get you some ice cream, okay? She hands you a I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Royaled Dale's book, which you unwillingly flip through. Go! Someone yells from outside. The nun looks out a small door, calls to your mother. You stay here 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes, okay? And then you'll get your ice cream. You nod your head. How long is that? 10 minutes. You count 6 breaths. 7. You decide that's long and that's enough. You stand up. Go to your girl. I picked this one last time, so I'm going to go to your girlfriends. Not exactly your choice, but the one that makes the most sense. No bowl equals no mess equals no scolding from mom. Nice shoes, comments Marika. You look at your feet. They're tight. You only wore them at once for your cousin's communion. What are you talking about? The answer is no boring, then your brain ignores it. You watch the ball run from one side to the other, Lorenzo's showing off to Luca. Why are boys such idiots? It's Chloe talking to you. At least they have fun. So do we. We're playing princesses. We're missing one. She looks at you with hope. You try to ignore her. Are you coming? You don't feel like it, but you have an idea. Would you like a dare? Would you like a dare? If you win, I'll play princess until the end of the school. Chloe's gaze is doubtful. Behind her comes the others. On that tree. On the tree, you point to an old elm tree with low branches. His sister's Loretta's ledger. If you get it before me, you have won. It was you then who stole it. Laura is surprised. You are full of pride, no record, no proof of the dozens of notes you took, and those of many classmates. What a tomboy, Marika raises her pointed nose. But Chloe is a nerd. She'll take it for sure to the nuns. Laura is obtuse. I'm not a nerd. Chloe walks over to the tree, rests her hand on it, and looks up. What if I lose? You and Marika stop making me be a princess every day and let me be a hunter or a dragon. Chloe doesn't wait for you and starts climbing. You dive onto the lowest branch. She's faster than you thought. Cleverly, she makes sure to accompany the narrowest branches so you can't outrun her. There are people cheering. Boys are screaming your name. You jump onto a weaker branch. You make it. Chloe catches up though. Her dress rips and she ignores it. Maybe you like Chloe now. The screams of the children are now followed by those of the adults. Get down now. Marika holds Sister Adoretta's hand and points at you. Your mother is livid, but you can't stop now. You don't want to lose. Give up. I'm faster than you. Chloe doesn't answer you. The nuns and your mother are under the tree. Chloe shouts. She has grabbed the ledger. A curse escapes you. Marika is scandalized, and then Chloe falls down. A moment of silence and she starts to cry. You get off in a hurry. You can tell right away that her arm is broken, and your mother is furious. In front of everyone, she carries you away by weight. Her voice echoes that of Marika. She tells you that she doesn't have a daughter but a monster, a boy, that she is a disgrace, that the dress is a disaster. Marika the nun wants to know who you are, Alyssa. What kind of girl you are, Alyssa. You are not a girl, Alyssa. What are you? What are you? Here we go. That was easy. You're home with Mom. She didn't say a word the whole trip. Now you have 2 hot chocolates in front of you, but you're both standing still. You have no idea what she's thinking. Then she catches her breath. Are you ready for some grown-up talk? You immediately nod. Glad she addressed you. I don't know how to be a good mom, Alyssa, she sighs. Certainly not like Grandma Melina. She smiles at you. I've messed up a lot, you know, always on my own, and it drove her crazy. Her eyes glaze over. But I'm glad I disobeyed her, otherwise I wouldn't be the person I am, and I like myself, and I wouldn't have you. You know I'm happy to have you, right? You don't know if and how to react. You don't know if and how to react. These kind of talks are new to you. I'll make you a deal. You'll tell me what you need, what you want to do. I will only say no if I know it will be dangerous. She tried to smile to you, and you will have to trust me. In return, you put up with the nuns until the end of primary school, and then that's it. You look at your hands because you don't know what to say. It's the first time you've been treated like an adult. And then you realize you know in one thing. Mom, I like to get a haircut. That sounds like an easy request, honey. She muses your long hair curls. I want it shaved like Lorenzo. Mom is about to say something, but then stops. Would you like me to cut them for you? You take her hand. She gives you a hug. When she pulls away, her eyes are wet. She walks you to the bathroom, and as the locks fall off, you feel like a veneer is disappearing. And as it disappears, something emerges. Mommy, I see myself. Yeah, we're back. Okay, I'm gonna make this one different this time. Okay, for a second there, it looked like a flower. Well, it kinda almost looks like one. That's who I am. And I no longer feel alone. Yippee! Hello. Hello. Wait. It can't hurt me. Now I wish I did this the first time. Now we are finally gonna do the other half of the story. I think I know who this is gonna be about. Let's get into it. Mom and the car rock you on the ride home. Luca, you're barely born and you already got a sly face. Dad is on a roll. Mom's laugh shakes you from your slumber. Outside the window, your little eyes see a blurry world of lights and contours, silhouettes and glows. Everything is new, beautiful. You feel like you could be anything. You want to share your joy, but the voices are loud and ignores you. Do you think he'll want to learn the business? Dad turns right. Mom looks at you. Mine or yours? Mine. God, I don't want a beautician's son. Mama brings you out of the car. Okay, I just had a realization. So, just before with Alyssa, I could end the story early. And I think I'm going to actually purposely try to avoid, and maybe I may retry this and see what happens if I do it earlier. I'm not going to try to do every single possibility. I'm just trying to enjoy the game, and I want to know the story of the characters and stuff. So right now, I'm going to try to see how long I can go. Mama brings you out of the car. You regurgitate. After 3 days of life, it's not like you can do much more. You go from Mom's arms to grandmas, aunts, and uncles running around you. Your bedroom is already full. A little bed with blue blankets, blue curtains, and blue walls. Blue the closet, the carpet, the pajamas they put on you. Pink your cheeks as they comment on your willy. Excuse me. On a shelf, an array of stuffed animals, a car, a fireman, a teddy bear, a bulldog, a soccer ball. Your brother puts the ball in your hands, laughing. These are goalie hands. Look at that. Look at that hook. He's happy. Just wanted something to hold on to. You just wanted something to hold on to, though these people say too much and your head spins. Grandma asks your brother if he wants to hold you. He says he's afraid of breaking you. Look, with a baby in your arms, all the little girls will fall for you. Mom, he's only 12. They walk and talk, all of them. They tell each other what your future's going to be. They laugh, they draw boundaries. Their words fall on your eyes. Outside along the road, you see less and less variety, shapes and colors fade until all that remains is an expanse of blue squares and pink triangles. Everything looks the same. You cry. Oh. Childhood, summer, a park. That's different. Because you're a boy. I can't move. Why can't I move? The tone of someone saying the obvious. So what? And sorry you can't do Ariel because she's a princess. We need a prince. That's all you're here for. Marika has her arms wrapped around her chest and is looking at you like you're the stupidest thing in the world. The other girls are bored. Laura keeps huffing. Alyssa throws rocks at lizards. Alyssa! The sun is warm and the park is filled with festive shouts. We always do what you want. Alyssa can do it. You glare at her. Alyssa can do it. I'm the youngest, so I decide, and therefore you are the prince. Marika walks away with her braids dancing. They start chatting, planning. Every now and then they ask you a few questions, but you really don't feel like answering them now. You look at your backpack with the new manga of Renma Path? First of two? I don't know. And you think you were so happy to just sit and read in the sun. You sit on the steps and ignore them. You make an effort to follow along. Aren't you hungry? At the end of the park, Omar, your brother, is playing with other boys. Even though he is much older than you, he always tries to play together with you. He's a good big brother. Luca. Marika's shrill voice reaches you. Time to start. You reluctantly approach. So Laura is my little sister. Alyssa is our mom, but she got sick, and we need the Persian, but it's under the dragon's belly, and we need a hero, and we're calling. Who does the dragon? Alyssa interrupts Marika. Her braids shake in annoyance. The hedge is the dragon. Never. The bush is mom. She won't move if she's sick anyway, and I'm the dragon. The two start fighting. You decide it's time to do something. Charge! You run at the dragon that is probably mom when you notice it. Unique fury red on the outside and yellow on the inside. Beautiful, gigantic. Marika yells something at you. You ignore her. You tell her to come. You smell the flower. I don't know. I'm tempted to pick this one, but I'm also tempted to pick that one. I'll go for this one. Someone ripped all the others out. Alyssa is at your side. She's right. There are buds everywhere in the grass. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's so strange and beautiful. She sniffs it. You turn around. Marika is leaving. Laura is chasing her. Oops. Next time, I'll do the prince. Alyssa's voice is resolute. And Marika's the dragon. And then comes the ball. Precisely, it slips between the two of you. It hits the flower. Then it falls to the ground and takes all the petals with it. Alyssa turns around, yells a "You jerk!" and runs at someone, leaving you there. You bend down to pick up the petals. You look at her, the little sissy. Oh no. Laughter. You get up. Behind you have a few children. They're only slightly older, occasionally picking on you during breaks at school, bullying everyone. face, someone yells, "Hey, I am not reading that. I'm talking to you." A clod of dirt lands on your head. You wipe your eyes with your back of your hand and don't see who's throwing you down on the grass, crushing you with their weight. You try to kick, you hit someone, a little cry gives you satisfaction. You try another kick, but it goes wide. You reach out your hands, throw what you find, scratching, biting. All womanly things according to your brother, men need to know how to fight. You gas the boy sketches a pretend punch on your nose. You try to give him a real one. Lorenzo, the boy who was straddling you, starts to fly. The surprise takes away even the desire to get up. Quick steps, a few screams, and then a hand that reaches out, your brother's. You grab it. He lifts you up, hands you some water, wipes your face. Nothing serious, he tells you, smiling. You sit down on the steps, retrieve 2 half-crushed snacks from your backpack. You handle one. What did you do this time, Lou? You tell him the story of the flower. Omar laughs, running his big hand through your hair. For a flower? Fuck. You got beat up for a flower? Who was the last one? You know what the great thing about flowers is, Lou? They grow back. Unlike your little head, if you break it, it doesn't grow back. You keep quiet. Lou, I can't spend my life defending you. You know that, right? But I don't want to. But Omar looks ahead, torturing the snack paper with his hands. Why do you think they're mad at you, Lou? Because they're stupid, because I don't play with them, remain silent. Because they're stupid. You're always alone, You're always alone or with the girls or with grandma. You're never with the boys, and that's weird. You love grandma. I play with you. I'm your brother, it's different, and I'm older, and someday I won't be there when you need me, and that worries me. I don't want you to worry about me. Omar looks at you in the eyes, serious. You need to learn how to be in the world, little brother. Play with your mates, beat them up when they offend you, and leave the girls alone. You'll see in a couple of years they won't want to play with you anymore. He smiles at you. Why? Because they'll want to do girl things and boys boy things. That's the way life goes, and you'll always be my friend. Always, Lou. He rubs a knuckle on your head, and the dog's barking. And now she stops. He rubs a knuckle on your head. But now I have to go to my girl. Another thing you'll understand someday. You watch him walk away. You pick up your backpack and head for home. The light is low. Swallows are racing across the sky. You hum something. You realize your pants are broken. Mama's going to be pissed as hell. But then someone yells across the street. They're all there in line, the kids from earlier. You notice Lorenzo's eyes is swollen. You hope it's because of you. They're yelling at you. That you're a sissy, that you're not a boy. That you dropped the dog ate it, didn't it? That with long hair, you look like a girl. You wish Omar was with you, but you're alone. Lonely. What are you, Luca? What are you? What kind of boy are you? That is... I don't know what to say. It's just sad how people can put stereotypes and expectations onto people, especially little kids. I don't get it. It's just really harmful and bad. I'm not paying full attention. Teenage autumn at Grandma's house. Grandma's house is like a pile of leaves, layers upon layers of objects. The living room is overrun with 40 years of fashion, sewing, and knitting magazines. A wave of memories hit you. Get a copy of Brenda. We're here to throw this stuff away, Lulu. Omar walks in holding some boxes. Laura comes in from behind and gives you a hug. Are you okay, honey? You set the magazines down, you throw the magazine at Omar's face. Grandma taught me how to sew. Grandma taught me how to sew on the side from Mom since I was 10 years old. I could spend hours here reading and drawing decorations that she would then knit. When it was cold, we sit in front of the TV and watch dinosaur documentaries and grind white bales of wool. It was nice. It sounded like she died. Omar takes the other magazines and boxes them up. You locked her in a nursing home. It's the same thing. Luca, it's for her and good. She didn't want to go. Why do you accept our proposal? Laura has her hands on her hips and stares at Omar. They don't get along very well when you got together. So they are? They're together? When you got together, Omar was happy, so you're not. But Laura is convinced he's a bad influence on you. Two 15-year-old to stand behind an old crazy lady. So Mom can sell the house and make money off of it. The money is to pay for the nursing home, you idiot. You continue boxing in silence, the only noise being the item moved around. Omar stacks things angrily, closes the boxes, walks down the stairs, stomping his feet, repeats. Laura hands you things. When your eyes meet, she smiles at you. Every now and then she gives you a kiss on the cheek. Aw. Oh, Laura. Grandma likes Laura a lot. She's always been of the option that is a rule is wrong. It's your duty to break it. After Grandpa's death, she never wore mourning garments. She was glad that the violent man was dead and didn't want to pretend otherwise. When she started hunting, some men teased her, some tried to get too close. The axes are big, but if you shoot them near their feet, you see how they run. And Laura is a bit like that. What are you thinking? It takes courage to break the rules. You two are so much alike. Mom never got it. You two are so much alike. Her nets were made of wool and yours of bits. But you have so much in common. Laura laughs. Oh, I didn't know you were a poet. You know she loves you a lot, right? You can see it in her eyes every time she looks at you. Laura smiles at you, handing you a dress. It takes you a moment to recognize it. You take a closer look at the pattern. I don't know what that word is. Hibiscus flowers. A long dress she made you 2 years ago. Aww. Wish you knew. You fought with her about that dress. You screamed to hide your fear of how much she had seen in you. Fear of the pleasure you felt at the idea of wearing it, of standing there with her in that long summer dress, sewing and talking with the confidence that no ball would destroy you. Laura looks at you tenderly. What are you thinking about? You share that memory with her. You put the dress in the box. You talk about you share the memory with her. As you speak, you feel a weight disappear that you had grown accustomed day by day. Outside, autumn seems warm, but Laura's face turns cold. Her hand clutches in yours, feels like a fist. These are things of childhood. You tried to say, even though you were 13 years old. Even though you were 13 2 years ago. Not that I'm judging you, Lou, really. I just like to understand. Me too. Omar stands in the doorway. Are you gay, Lulu? Just because you're with Laura doesn't mean you're normal. No. Laura sticks up for you, though she falters. Omar, why do you always have to be such a big asshole? I'm just saying what I think. Your brother approaches you. You know why Mom doesn't want you with Grandma? Because she spent her time indulging your quirks. This one hurts. They're not quirks. They're certainly not normal things. Luca, fuck, I love you, I really do. Omar's looking at the floor. He's never said anything like that to you. We just want to see you happy. Instead, you just want to be weird. Christ, Mom has convinced Laura to phase before you tell us you're gay. The world is backwards with you. Just because someone acts gay doesn't mean they're gay. Yes, it could be a sign, but it can also be other things. If you can't understand how you feel, what do you feel right now? What should you do? You think of Grandma and her strength. You look at your brother, your hero. Tenderness grinds your bones. Tiredness grinds your bones. You think of Grandma and her strength. I love Laura, and I don't need you or Mom to tell me what to do or not to do. Your brother raises his voice, yelling at you. Laura starts to argue with him. And I'm stuck. Wait. Okay, I think something's wrong with my game. It's not functioning properly. They make a list of the things that make you a man and the things that don't. I am stuck. Each word comes like a slap in the face, like a bullet. You'd like to say that it's up to you, that your voice should be yours and not theirs, but what would you say now? Because you don't know how to answer the voice in your head that asks you. What are you, Luca? A boy? A girl? What are you? I meant to what I said though. I don't think just because someone may act gay doesn't mean they're actually gay. Both gender identity and sexuality is a spectrum. It generally just depends on the person, but it has nothing to do with a person's personality. Someone can act like a cis straight man, but they could actually be gay. They could be anything but a man. Identity, personality, sexuality, I'm really not paying full attention to this shit. I am going to fuck up so bad. I don't know what. Well, that's gonna be the end of this video. I was just too distracted on talking that I didn't pay. When you open your eyes again, Grandma's things surrounds you. You're in her bed. Voices are coming from the living room. There is a glass of water on the nightstand, but when you try to grab it, it falls. Footsteps come quickly into the room. Laura hugs you. Omar looks at you worriedly. What the fuck did you do, brother? You look at them puzzled. You passed out at one point. We got worried. Laura squeezes your hand. You really are I don't want to read that. Stop. Harsh, the word gets in Omar's face, and you're okay with that. Hey, I was just kidding. Your mind is clear, the world's clear. You get out of bed. Stop it. You stare into Omar's eyes. Lulu, did you hit your head? Lulu again. I've had enough of your Lulu gay, lesbian, and so on. You're not even that original, and they hurt. They hurt. Because I'm not you, and that's okay. That's enough. I don't have to look like you. I don't even want to. Why should I? Your brother clenches his lips and fists. It's time for me to go. Omar. Your brother stops. Let me be who I am. If you love me. If I did, then I wouldn't love you because the world would devour you. Look at Laura and smile at her. Maybe your world. But there are others where there is room for me too. Omar leaves. Laura hugs you. She cries. I love you. You kiss her, looking into her eyes. There is your reflection in her tears, and finally you see your true self and you love them. Smile. Alright, so what is Luca gonna be? I want to go for pink. Just because, but I think it kind of looks hot pink. Then I want to go for, hold on. What other colors can I like that. That's pretty. Green. That's who I am, and I no longer feel alone. Yippee! Yippee! He can't hurt me anymore, haha. I'm gonna help these guys though. Where? Can't hurt me now. I don't think this game is that bad. It's actually pretty good. It could be better in some ways, but overall, I'd say it's still pretty good. That's it for this video. If anyone would like me to, I am willing to play this again and try to either just try almost any possibilities, depending. Like, I don't know. Tell me what you want me to do with this game, and I'll take it. I got it's a treat for cats. It's fish. Wonder to see if Irma would like it. Because Mom doesn't like buying the cats fish related foods because she says they don't like it, but I want to see if she'd like this treat. She'd probably eat it for me, but where's it oily? What that? What that? Just from the Genderfluid. Yeah. I'm just gonna throw it away. Just throw a bin bag in there. Okay, throwing it away. Because it's not good to use for anything as far as I know. I already scrunched it up. Also, I'm in the middle of recording. My bad, Shotty. I'm in your video now. I can cut. That's good! Unless you say something funny or you don't want your voice and I can cut you out. Blah! I don't know why I love it. I just wanted to feed your cat. You like fish? I don't think your cat wants fish. Alright, no fish for you. She doesn't eat out of cans, I think. Okay. Want to try fish? No, it's not. Why is she letting dust in her food? It's dry food. Why are you eating dust? Rose eating my cat. Now I don't know if she'll actually eat it. She might not. Yeah, just sitting there. Yeah, I'll give it a time. My head hurts, man. What's funny is that this is the end of the video. I'm doing an outro. Oh, my bad, Shaq. I can't even do it too early. It's gonna wait like 5 minutes. My bad. I mean, it was awkward. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe if you want to. I'm not going to force you to do anything. I'm just doing this for fun. Thank you for watching, especially if we get up to this point. That means a lot. And this is it.